Are you an introvert working an extrovert job? I used to, and as someone who is an introvert, it's very difficult to work in an extrovert job. It's stressful. It definitely takes a lot of energy every single day. And so, today is a video for you if you are an introvert working either in customer service or just working with a lot of different people all at once on one day. If this is you, this video is for you. This is how I dealt with stress as a shy introvert who needs to be an extrovert at her job. Hi, my name is Jenny and I am an introvert who likes great videos, who likes to talk about life in general, good and bad, and sometimes beauty products. And if you're interested in those, subscribe to my channel and I would love to hear from you. A little background about myself. I used to work in the hospitality industry, so it was restaurants, cafes, hotels, you name it. I thought it was something that would be my calling in life because I liked helping people in general. I think I was mostly just trying to challenge myself to kind of get out of my comfort zone. I wanted to improve on my communication skills. Yeah, that's how I got into it and how I dealt with the stress. The first thing I did to deal with all this stress and tension coming from work, I started doing my favorite things. So like every hobby that I had when I was a kid, when I was a teen, yeah, if I still like doing them, I went back to it. So such as dance, like I was super into hip-hop dancing. I would learn hip-hop dance on YouTube. I would follow the K-pop choreography videos. Like I would replay every single minute to watch their practice videos and start practicing their dances. And yeah, that was how I kind of released my stress when I was working, because I think I just wanted to sweat it all out. And like eventually I ended up taking dance classes with a friend of mine, and I liked taking classes because it held me accountable for it, because I can't be like, I'm too lazy to go to class or something. Like I had to make myself go because I already prepaid for the class, and so I would go and take it. It's just nice to make time for your hobby, because if you don't actually schedule it to your schedules, you tend to just start backing away from it and just staying at home and just relaxing. And although that is good, like every once in a while, but sometimes you just gotta go out there and like have fun, And I will go into more detail, but if you're always going from work, eat, sleep, work, eat, sleep, you're always just gonna be thinking about work. But if you have other things like hobbies that you're doing, it definitely keeps your mind off of work. I think that is what would be beneficial for you if you feel stressed from work, or if you're starting to feel like there's just too much noise in your head, like if you have a lot of things in your mind. Yeah. And on top of that, like since you only have work in your mind, you're always going to be thinking, oh, tomorrow I have work. Oh, tomorrow I have the night shift or whatever. You're just going to be thinking about the negative things, right? Your work things. And it's nice to just have something to look forward to. So yeah, find a hobby that you enjoy doing. And if you don't have anything that you have in mind, look for something. What do you generally like? Or what did you like when you were a kid? Did you like drawing? Did you like painting? Did you like, I don't know, did you like listening to music? Just even listening to music or fun podcasts. Like I like listening to true crime podcasts. If you're into that, listen to those. Those are really good. Yeah, so just find something that will keep your mind off of work. Go get into gaming. I've been into a lot of games lately, which has been kept me indoors a lot, but at the same time it helps me wind down a little bit, keep my mind off work, and it really helps me de-stress. The second thing I did to de-stress from an extrovert job was going to the gym. I went to the gym every single day, either before work or right after work, or if I had that dance class, I would go before work. Again, I did a lot of physical activities to kind of sweat off the stress. It helped me gain a bit more confidence because I was actually trying these difficult workouts, and when I find myself completing them, I would be super happy and I would feel very satisfied with myself if I was able to complete that difficult workout. It was especially like if it's like a HIIT workout, it made me feel more energetic at work as well. I think it's because I gained strength and endurance from those workouts, so it definitely helped feel like I can do more and feel more energetic. And I was kind of thinking to myself when I was doing this video, why was I doing all these physical activities? Because usually some people might think, oh, wouldn't it make you more tired? Wouldn't it make you feel more exhausted? And I did a research actually. Well, I didn't do it research myself, but I found out that, and this is according to Harvard Health, it says that exercise is proven to help reduce stress levels. It also stimulates the production of endorphins, chemicals in the brain that are the body's natural painkillers and mood elevators. And it's exactly what I felt when I did that HIIT workout or when I was running really fast in the treadmill. If you ever had a stressful day, I don't know, maybe it's just me, but for me, thinking about that stressful day and having a hard workout, but it really helped me relieve that stress and anger maybe I had from a really bad customer. So it helps. So if you've never tried this and you're thinking what many others might have thought, physical activity would make you more tired, just go out for a walk or a hike, something that's more relaxing rather than something intense. Don't start off intense all of a sudden because you can get injured from it. But if you haven't exercised when you're stressed, try it out. It might help you. Another thing that I did was I don't want to say it is, but I kind of said positive affirmations before work. So to put this in more detail, before I went to work, I would talk to myself in front of the mirror, and not a full-on conversation. I would just basically say, today's gonna be a great day, Jenny. Everything's gonna work out great. You're gonna get nice customers, you're gonna get some tips. I noticed when I say it, I really do have a good day. I'm not saying magically everything's gonna be okay, everything's gonna work out like crazy. No, I'm not saying that, but it just kind of puts you in a good mood, puts you in a good mindset, I guess, a positive mindset. Well, when I was starting the day like that, it helped me feel more energized and more confident that I would be able to get through it. So yeah, speaking of crazy days, whenever things got busy at work, I would also take a huge breath in and then let it out to kind of help myself relax a bit, and also just keep my mind focused and tell myself, it's okay, everything's gonna be okay, you're doing fine, you're gonna do great, you got this. It was sort of my little routine to maintain calm when things get crazy and busy. Breathing in and breathing out helped me relax a bit. Also helped me kind of get through that stressful situation. Because if you let it get to you, it just makes you make mistakes more, and you start messing things up. You start forgetting things that you never really forgotten about before. You just start making a lot of mistakes, and then it just makes your day even harder. It worked for me, and I hope for those of you who are still working in customer service and you find yourself in this busy, stressful situation, I hope this can help you get through it, because I know how stressful it is and how difficult every day is. This one is optional, because I know it differs for everyone. During lunch breaks, I would go to my car and either listen to my favorite music or watch YouTube videos, or I would take a walk outside and just enjoy some peace and quiet. Basically, I just wanted this time, my lunchtime, to kind of re-energize myself, because all this talking for me, trying to be all happy and trying to be all understanding, basically an angel to every single person you meet, no matter how much they're yelling at you in the face. Whatever situation I was in, I needed that lunchtime to re-energize myself, give myself some time to kind of put my mind at ease, my body at ease, my mental state at ease. And working at hospitality, you can't stay shy, you can't be quiet. You just have to be welcoming, no matter where you're working, whether it's a hotel or restaurant, you have to be welcoming or customers won't be happy to be there. So yeah, and for me, keeping up that cheery, enthusiastic behavior was very hard. Wasn't that hard, but at the same time, it was sometimes when you have those days where it's just like one customer complaint after another, it's hard to try and maintain that facade, I guess. In order to get back to that cheery person, I had to have some time for myself to refocus on that energy. In other words, that mask was kind of slipping every single time I was talking to a new customer or even an old customer. And then I would go to lunch and then make sure that mask is on again. That happy face Jenny is back on again. So that's what I needed, and that's what I did. And if you're someone like me who feels this is draining, then yes, go take that lunch break by yourself. I know like socializing with your coworkers is great, but sometimes you kind of need that moment alone time to kind of refocus and re-energize. That was something that really helped me out. Another thing that I did was staying away from social media. I'm not much of a social media person. I recently started updating more on social media only because I started a business, and you gotta start marketing stuff for your business. When I was working in hospitality, I wouldn't go on social media. Just all that noise felt very tiring, and social media was something that I knew was not healthy for me because I always compared myself to others. Another tip that helped me out was going out for walks in the park. During these walks, I wouldn't really listen to a lot of music. Sometimes I would, because there might be like a new music that I've been waiting to listen to and I'm excited about it, but most of the time I would try to just listen to the sounds of nature. Just listening to the outside world and not plugging my ears helped me notice things in my surrounding area. And I also realized there are a lot of birds around my surroundings. I noticed there are more trees, or there's a flower that's growing near me, near my house. There's just a lot of things that I started noticing, and it helped me feel grateful sometimes, and it just helped me think through things that I was having difficulties in. So it was a nice way to stay grounded, I guess, and to enjoy the moment. Because when you're stressing about your present moment, your present situation, or if you were like me, comparing your situation to another person's situation, it might make you feel like you're missing something, right? You might feel like, hey, why isn't my life like theirs? Why am I not successful like they are? It's just nice to see, okay, you know what? This is where I'm at. This is how I'm walking my journey. This is how my journey is. And my journey right now can be a little bit stressful, but this is the nice, peaceful moments that I get to give to myself. So if you tend to have that kind of mindset as well, try going out for a walk. Try noticing things that you haven't noticed before, because mindset definitely impacts the way you might feel about a day. Now, you might have a good day and you might still think about the negative things that have happened a little bit, but I mean, you've been through worse probably, so just think more positively. And I know it doesn't really, thinking positive won't change a situation, but hey, the way you see the situation also helps. Another way I've dealt with the stress was making sure to take a vacation.
Sometimes when I was feeling anxious or I would feel burnt out, I would make sure to take a vacation either for like a week if I had that vacation hour, or I would just take a couple days off to just get myself out of work. And sometimes I would even just use my sick day to give myself the rest that I needed if we had a very busy day. And sure, at times I felt pressured to come to work because it's a busy season, or it's gonna be a busy day. If I really felt like I needed a break, but I learned that if I keep going without listening to myself, listening to my body or my mind, I'll be sick even longer. So I made sure that if I feel like things are getting a bit too much, I made sure to take that vacation or sick day. And it really helps taking a vacation because you just come back feeling refreshed. And sure, it sucks coming back home after the vacation, and you don't want to go back to work, but it's still nice to kind of step out of your usual routine. When I'm working every single day, you kind of get that motivation level down lower and lower and lower and lower. But then if I went on a vacation, it would kind of keep going up and up and up. And then so it's kind of refreshing that motivation level, that energy level that I have for work. And so I come back to work feeling more refreshed, feeling more energized. I feel like my mood has changed when I'm working. Who doesn't like a vacation, And even if you don't go on like a long trip, like a couple days off to like the city next to yours and just trying new things or just going to new places that you haven't been to. So those are what I did as an introvert who worked an extrovert job. And I hope what I did can kind of give you an idea of what you can do to de-stress when you're working at your job. And even if you aren't an introvert and you're working in customer service, it's already stressful to work in customer service. And I really, 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 really appreciate you for working in customer service, because without you, I'm sure a lot of companies wouldn't do so well. And I think that the companies should be more appreciative with their customer service representatives. But anyways, I don't know where I'm going with that. But anyways, if you found these tips helpful, let me know in the comments below. I'd be happy to hear from you and your experiences. And let me know if you're working in customer service, and let me know how you're experiencing it, how you're dealing with your stress, because I just want to get to know you all. Anyways, thank you all for watching my video, and I will see you in my next video.